Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Robert Cross doing a video for Sonoran Desert Institute, FTT 104. This is going to be the proper clearing procedures for the pistol I'm going to choose for the disassembly, which is going to be my Glock 19. And we'll pan the camera around just so everybody knows. It's a thing they like to see. No ammunition in the work area. As you guys can see, this is my basement. I have some other things going on here, some wood, some power tools, but this is not a place where the ammunition is stored. It's up in my basement. Okay. I do have some snap caps in the pistol right now, but those are going to be for demonstration purposes only. Here we go. So here we have my Glock 19 Generation 4. I bought this in about 2016, but a nice little pistol. Purchased it brand new, haven't shot it too much, not as much as I'd like, but I have recently taken it out for a couple of runs, and I do carry this every day for work, as you can see by some of the holster wear and everything right there. So this pistol does get cleared fairly often. You know, when I get back from work, take the rounds out of it, all that sort of thing. But here we go. First, you're going to clear the magazine. Magazine full of snap caps, no rounds, right? And then you pull the slide back, locking it to the rear, and you can see physically, visually inspect it, make sure there's no ammunition. Now, if this is going to be before any kind of a job you're doing with a firearm, I'd light it up. See, you can sort of see the light bleed through. Let me try to, there we go. You can sort of see the light bleed through and there's no obstructions, just maybe a little lint, dirt, all that kind of thing. And that's assuming you don't have a round chambered in it. I'm going to point this in a safe direction now that I've cocked it back against my basement wall. There we go. This is how I generally carry back and forth to work. So, of course, you're going to have a round chambered, which is just commonplace if you're using this thing for a work-related firearm or a defensively carried firearm. When you get the slide pulled back on these, of course, the trigger goes forward. That's a good indication that you got a round in the chamber. So in this case, drop the magazine. Go ahead and keep your thumb engaged on that slide stop. Pull that back, and you've got a round right there in your hand. Okay, again, not live ammunition, dummies, snap caps, whatever you want to call them. We're going to put that back in the magazine, and same thing, visually, physically, without slamming your finger, inspect the chamber. And if you're going to do this before work, yeah, there you go. We'll do this again, and you guys can see that backlighting sort of showing up through the chamber with a flashlight. Not a tactical flashlight, but just a flashlight that's right down here with the rest of my DeWalt tools. And there we go. That's making your firearm safe to be able to start doing your work. And just as an add-on to some of the other stuff I put in the previous assignment, I do have the factory owner's manual. I have a Glock tool I've had for a couple of years. I've done a lot of trigger work and a lot of other Glocks I've owned. I own quite a few and have replaced triggers in all of them. And when that video comes up, I've got some little bonus parts to put in. I've been looking to replace that for a while. And the shooting Bible, Shooter's Bible Guide to Firearms Disassembly and Cleaning. And I found on page 42, right there, they have the Glock 17, which is just a long version of the 19. The Glock has a lot of different models, but there's not massive amounts of variation in any of them. They're all pretty much the same, minus the barrel, minus other chambered. And, of course, your magazines are different, but assembly and disassembly is going to be about bang on the money, exactly the same. And the clearing procedures will be, too. Okay, thank you very much, and look forward to making another video.